Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new day of All Creator Live. And I am back playing more No Man's Sky. And of course, that means today I'm going to be doing Phase 2 of the new. What's it called again? Not the Hive, the Swarm. That's it. The new Swarm expedition. I keep wanting to say Hive because we were all teased about this update with a B, and bees usually mean hives, but bees also usually mean swarm, so I gotta remember that because that is the actual name of this update. And to anyone who hasn't seen it yet, there it is, the swarm, the new update involving something terrible. But yeah, we're all divided up into 3 different groups working together to stop the swarm from taking control of everything there is to see in No Man's Sky. And of course, I'm doing that through Exo's Expedition. Some noteworthy information here is that I was playing this save data over the weekend, and no, I did not go through the expedition with this save data. I'm not going to, especially because I have some important news to discuss. This new expedition, of course, like most updates in No Man's Sky, bring new exploits for griefers to take advantage of, and it being a multiplayer expedition, a lot of people have been having problems with griefers, and if you don't know what one is, it is someone who will trap your character in a never-ending death cycle and completely destroy your save data. Well, not destroy it in the sense that they're destroying it, it's just they will kind of lock you into a position where your character can't go anywhere, do anything, and is basically stuck for all eternity. And it basically makes your save data worthless. So if I was to play something with, say, this save data, and I got locked in a position where I couldn't do anything anymore, that's like 503 hours of my life I've wasted, because that means I'd have to create a new save, because that save data that character would no longer be playable. So yeah, to anyone playing this new expedition, be very cautious about going into somebody else's base. And in general, always do that. Always be careful when going into someone else's base, because you don't know what you're about to get into. There are a lot of griefers out there. And one of the main things that you might want to note is that a griefer's base will technically not have a lot of work put into it. So that's a very easy way to tell that a base is suspicious. In my last stream that I did, I was constantly going into other people's bases just to hide from the sentinels that I accidentally activated. That was not smart of me, but then again, I didn't realize that the griefers were already up to their old tricks. As of the previous updates, they had found ways to help people out and prevent them from getting their saves permanently locked, but with this newest update, the griefers have found new exploits to use in order to get around a lot of the things that have been going on Hello Games End. And it's been about a week. I haven't really checked to see if there have been any updates to try and help those who have had problems with griefers the past week. But if there are, I just 100% recommend any of you out there who are having problems with your save data, do check YouTube, check all of the forums, all the sources of No Man's Sky information that you can. There might be something out there in the works right now that can help you save your save data. But to anyone who hasn't had any problems yet, I'm just warning you, be careful. Definitely don't do anything by going into somebody else's base. And as always, if you're ever scared about anything like this ever happening, there is always the option to go into your settings and turn off multiplayer, and, you know, completely prevent anything like that from ever happening. So if you are paranoid about something like that happening, that is always an option that you can do right here at the, very start menu. You can just go into network, go to multiplayer, and disable it. And, after you do that, make sure you hit apply to apply the changes. But I'm not going to do that. I do enjoy playing in multiplayer when it comes to the expeditions, because you don't know what's going to happen. All kinds of crazy shenanigans can happen when you're playing with other people. But that's another reason why I decided to play on a completely different save data that I'm not too worried about losing. And of course, I've named it Exos Expeditions. That's the name of the little Gek that I typically do these expeditions with. But because this expedition is specifically designed to fracture our character into one of three different factions, I am playing as something completely different now. Some weird looking green alien. But, that's just the way the story goes sometimes with these expeditions. So let's get back into it and start up phase 2. As always, I do my best to try and make these playthroughs, if you're following along, easy to understand. I do it phase by phase, milestone by milestone. I try not to jump the gun and get any milestones done beforehand. But, sometimes you do them accidentally. And, if you're out there following along with me in the guide, welcome. This is my base that I made last time, so don't worry. This isn't something somebody created to trap me. But another good way, my base that I have right here is a good indicator. You see something like this when you're out and about in No Man's Sky, don't walk into it. If it's super simple like this, it's very suspicious, because griefers will quickly set these bases up as fast as they can, and they try to set them up all over the place to try and lure in people who are playing. Maybe they'll offer some kind of incentive to going into the base. Who knows? They'll be like, "Oh, I got free nip buds in here. Come check it out," and something like that. Then you go inside and, oh no, bad news. But you see a simple layout for a base, get super suspicious, because they're trying to make as many of them as they can as fast as they can. So that means they're going to be very simplistic in appearance. Okay, so the last time we played, I finished phase 1, which was a basic rundown of exactly what's going on in the story. There's a new enemy, the Swarm, and it's a big spooky. In fact, I feel like if I go outside, I might be able to see it in the sky. No, it fled. It's fled for now, but we're going to try and track it down. Big spooky enemy in the sky. We went up there. We fought it. Well, we fought its minions. And then it ran away. And then we told Polo about it at the Space Anomaly, and Polo's like, I'll look into it. And that leads us into the next phase. Out of everything in the first phase, I would have to say this was the most annoying to do. It wasn't difficult. It's easy to collect a lot of the resources, but because we had to craft 3 different objects and they all required different materials, we had to gather all kinds of materials, and that's the annoying part about it. So If you're not very much into going around collecting a bunch of materials from the get-go, then that's probably going to be the one thing that annoys you about Phase 1. I just basically do that. It's typically something you want to do when you start an expedition. So I already had plenty of stuff to work with by the time I decided to get to that milestone. Now, you might hear me sniffling a little bit. Do not worry. Yesterday, I was doing a lot of cleaning around the house, and I had to use Clorox bleach wipes, and the smell of bleach tends to aggravate my nose. I forget what it's called. I think it's called like a chemical burn that can happen inside your nose, so my nose is still kind of recovering. So it's going to be creating more mucus than usual. And that's going to cause me to sniffle a bit. So don't worry, I'm not sick, nothing like that. It's just my nose is kind of dry. All right, Phase 2. Let's take a look here. I think in this one, it looks like we're going to be learning how to get scrapped materials off of the swarm to use in getting this new material we've got, corrupted ichor, which we will be using to now this is a guess. I'm guessing we're going to be allocating this ichor towards our cause or something like that. I don't know, turning it in as one of the 3 factions, because to those who don't know yet, we have, like I said, we have been divided into 3 different factions. And whatever it is you're doing, it all goes towards your team. I'm green team, obviously. So whenever I think whenever we turn in this ichor, it will reward points towards, whenever I turn in this ichor, it will reward points towards the green team. I'm thinking that's how the scoring system works. But Hello Games has already announced that the end of this expedition will trigger a reward effect that will, I don't know, create something that will preserve the heroics of each team at the end of this expedition. Basically, whoever it is that does the most gets forever remembered as the greatest team of all time. I don't know what they have cooked up. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but it's going to be something on the Space Anomaly. It's going to make the Space Anomaly look different. We're going to go in and constantly see at the top, guess what? This team won. Haha. I don't know. It just creates like kind of a contested element to No Man's Sky, which, you know, until now we didn't really have anything to really gloat about. But whoever wins this expedition gets to gloat, I guess. I don't know. I'm on green team. I was rooting for blue team. I was hoping I'd be on blue team, but nope. And from what I understand, it does not matter how many times you create a save. Your save data, your game itself, is locked to a team. So I don't know how they did that. It's their game. They can do whatever they want. But I've been hearing reports of people trying to create multiple saves in order to try and get different results, but they always end up with the same result every single time. And that surprised me. I was like, well, they're really trying to play this fair, aren't they? Because, you know, there are people out there that will create bots and stuff like that to try and manipulate the teaming score and get one side to win over another because, you know, people just want their color to win, blah, blah, blah. But I'm glad to see that Hello Games has thought up something that can kind of try and keep things fair. I'm not saying that people won't discover an exploit. I'm just saying that it's nice and refreshing to see Hello Games work towards trying to keep everything even. Alright, crash site. Investigate the crashed swarmer. Okay, I don't know where it is, so it might take us a while to get there. What do we got in here? We got a warp cell. That's good. We did get a hyperdrive. Alright, cool. I'm just taking stock of my inventory. Alright. I guess there is one thing that I do want to talk about. A very long time ago, when I started up the end game content after I kind of wanted to start doing the stuff with the autophage because Worlds Part 2 started, and you know, you got to go through the main story, which I did, and then going through the autophage story to learn about them. From everything that was described to me about the autophage, and from the way they talked, I thought that the autophage were reformed or Korvax that had broken away from their collective, which is like their hive mind, and have formed their own independency. That's what I thought the autophage were. I thought they were just like changed Korvax. But this past weekend I ran into an Atlas ruin, and when you put Atlantidium into an Atlas ruin, it corrupts it and it gives you access to the Atlas weaponry. And when I did that, it gave me a recounting of what the Sentinels see, how the Sentinels see us as travelers. And it was an interesting bit of dialogue. But more importantly, it made me realize something. That the autophage, their head, their decorations, the way they look, it is all using Sentinel technology. And that made me realize that maybe the autophage aren't separated Korvax. Maybe they are Sentinels that have separated from the Atlas and have been working with us, the travelers, to try and basically fix or corrupt or control the Atlas, because them being Sentinels, they want to fix the Atlas because it's broken. Because at its core, the Sentinels themselves, basically kind of like the bad guys of No Man's Sky, are just there to keep everything the same. To anyone who don't want any spoilers, obviously skip this. The Atlas has sent out all of the Sentinels to try and keep everything the exact same, and try and prevent anomalous actions from happening in the universe. So that's why Sentinels get pissed off at us every time that we break stuff or try to collect things, because we're kind of messing with what it is they're supposed to try and keep exactly the same. So because we came out before the Atlas really knew what was going on, And because we came out before the Sentinels knew what was going on, and because the Atlas is corrupt and isn't really informing us or the Sentinels on things that are going on in the universe, the Sentinels view us as enemies. So when the Sentinels are introduced to Atlantidium, whatever Atlantidium is, it corrupts the Sentinels. It basically breaks them away from the Atlas. The Atlas can no longer communicate with them. They are free. And as a first result of that, we were introduced to a little robot pal named Laylaps, who was basically a Sentinel that had befriended the first Gex spawn after it had been caught in combat. Yo, Francis, it's good to see ya. Just explaining some lore stuff here in No Man's Sky. So yeah, when Sentinels are introduced to Atlantidium, they break away from the Atlas control, and at that point they are capable of diverging into two separate thoughts. One is the result of it is the corrupted Sentinels, who are basically the Sentinels that are infused with crystals, Atlantidium, and their entire purpose is to kind of control everything. They terraform planets, they see us as a threat, they want us eliminated, and basically that's what the hive or the swarm is that we're dealing with right now. And then on the opposite end of that is the autophage, who are Sentinels that have broken away from the Atlas control and are seeing everything that's going on and realize that they have to do something to either fix or control the Atlas, because right now all the Sentinels are kind of like enslaved to the Atlas, doing whatever it is the Atlas wants them to do, and the Atlas just is busted. So ultimate goal is the same as the Traveler, basically, in they want to control the Atlas to try and fix it from doing whatever it is it's doing. So the autophage are good because they side with the Traveler, us, our character. But the corrupted Sentinels are bad because they see us as a threat, and they see us as the anomalous being that is messing up all of the world of No Man's Sky, messing with the Atlas. So they want us to be destroyed. And I think that's really neat, because when I first encountered the autophage, apparently, like a lot of people, I thought the autophage were Korvax that had been changed in some way. But if you look at the autophage, their customizations, all of their heads, they're all using Sentinel drones for their heads. And I'm like, why didn't I see that earlier? I'm like, why didn't I realize that sooner? So for the past 2 or 3 years, I've been thinking of the autophage as Korvax that have broken away from their collective. But in reality, I'm pretty sure it's that the autophage are Sentinels who've broken away from the Atlas. It isn't described like that in the game by any sense, but the context clues are there. I just haven't been noticing them this whole time, and now I feel kind of stupid because over the past weekend I noticed that and I was like, what? But I still like the autophage. I still think they're really cool, and I welcome anyone to our side that wants to help in our fight to try and save the world of No Man's Sky. Alright, so let's see if I can upgrade my ship. I didn't get any augmentations. I was just seeing how much it would cost to upgrade our class. And that's a lot. I mean, if I could go around and do a bunch of fishing right now, I would, but 10,000's a lot. So yeah, that's probably not a good idea. So let's see exactly where it is they want us to go. We gotta reach a swarm wreckage site. One marked location to investigate. Which is weird, because I didn't see an icon while it was out in space. So let's go back out and see if we can find something. Alright. Oh, it's on the galaxy map. Okay, then. Is it here? Oh, I'm not seeing it. Let's see. Is it really far away? Because I don't see a symbol. Oh, there it is. It's a rendezvous point. Pretty far. Okay, let's go to the recommended place. I also want to see the names of these places as I travel, because sometimes people think up some funny names. So I've kind of got a little party going on here. As you guys know, I've changed my Fractalis system. I have changed my financial system to better benefit my spending habits. 3 of my paychecks for the month go towards nothing but bills. And one of my paychecks is all for me. I get to do whatever I want. So I usually stock up on groceries and buy some fun stuff. So because I've been kind of starving myself for the past 2 weeks, I never really had anything to eat. I went all out and bought a bunch of really great food that I've been snacking on all day. I've got plenty of leftovers now, that's for sure. And that's good, because as you guys know, I can do this. My body's used to it. But being able to treat myself like this is great. It's just that having to wait it out for a whole month to be able to do something like that, like this, is the downside of it. You know, having to wait a whole entire month before you get a paycheck all to yourself is I don't know. Some people I know probably wouldn't want to do it, but I have, and it's been working out okay. You know, it was better than living paycheck to paycheck like I was, where I couldn't really buy too much food, and I couldn't buy any video games. But this works out alright, you know? So much so that my sister's taken to doing the same thing. But I told her it is a bit of a stretch, because you gotta be able to conserve your food. And if you don't do a good job of that, then you'll end up in the position I was the past 2 weeks, where I was barely eating much of anything. Yeah, all these names are kind of boring. Wait, that's different. Join G-Hub. Well, there we go. They plugged themselves. That's smart. Alright. Next galaxy. Is this the place? No. How close are we? I can't... Oh, there it is, right there. So, one more jump after this. Again, if I sound a little weird, it's because the tip of my tongue is still a little bit sore. So I'm trying not to rub my tongue up against my teeth. when I talk. But yeah, Francis, I hope you've been having a good day. And I hope you have been enjoying this expedition. Nerf herder. Nerf herder system. Great. Lucas Cromie. I don't know. Maybe somebody just put in their actual name. That's boring. Not a very good, as a safety risk too. Eskeletonia.
Was your day good?
My day was okay. Like I said, I had a paycheck all to myself today. So I went all out. I got pizza. I have a burger. I have some sliders. And I have some wings from my favorite place. I don't want to say where, though. Because it's a local place, and it's, you know, it's kind of like, if I mention it, I'll dox myself. So, but yeah, I got lots of food, so I'm happy. Alright, last jump. Operda? I don't know, that seems like a generic name. Sometimes people are unimaginative and just go with whatever name is randomly generated. But sometimes the names are really funny. I went to a system once that was named Pink Pony Club. What is that? Is there a fight going on? Oh, it's you. Hello. Alright, well that's not where they want me to go. So I'll just let the big bastard float there in the sky. If I don't have to fight him, I won't. But it looks like we are going to a corrupted planet. There is dissonance detected. Again, this is making me think we've been on a lot of planets that have corrupted sentinels, so I feel like I'm right in my assumption. In my assumption that the swarm is in some way related to the corrupted sentinels.
For some reason I am so bored today.
Really? Aw. It's okay. In fact, I find the more that I get, the easier it is for me to fall asleep. So yeah, if you need to, sit back, relax, and, you know, if you have to get to sleep, just let me know and I'll wish you a good night's sleep. But yeah, don't worry about being too bored. I like to think that people will watch my streams just as background noise as they start to fall asleep. I myself do that with a lot of YouTubers I watch. I'll just have their videos on in the background while I fall asleep. Oh boy. Jerk animals. This is great. Oh, dude, he's a little faster than I thought he'd be. Get the hell out of here.
Speeding. Said, I should really buy the PS Plus thing.
Oh, PlayStation Plus? I mean, you don't have to. I don't think you need PlayStation Plus to play some games online with others. Ah, damn it. I'm pretty sure No Man's Sky doesn't need it. I myself, I have PlayStation Plus, but mostly because of other games that I used to play, but don't play anymore.
Speedy said, to play with people on No Man's Sky you need it.
Do you? Oh, I don't know when they changed that. I know when it was on PlayStation 4 you didn't. But I've had PlayStation Plus for a very long time now.
I can send you a video.
Oh no, it's fine. I believe you. Don't worry. This damn target sweeper. Taking me all around the place. Alright, I think that's... Oh, no, that's another player. Okay. It was like, there looks like there's a ship over there, and then it takes off, and I'm like, whoa! Alright, it is just over that hill. I guess once the person got done scrapping the material, they took off in their ship. Okay, yeah, this is different. Whoa. Some corrupted sentinels hanging around. Gotta keep a mindful eye on them. Once I start picking this stuff up, they might get pissed off at me, so... You gotta be careful. Alright, what do we got here? What do you want me to do next? Yep, I found some wreckage. Now what? Oh. The swarmer twitches, helplessly, looping in its final moments. There is nothing threatening about it now. Touch it. Touch. I reach out and touch the ship. As I lift my hand, a string of gooey ichor stretches between my fingers and the hull. Ugh. The coppery smell of the swarmer fluid is intoxicating. What? Alright, my dude's a little freaky. The swarmer shell must be overflowing with it. Ugh. I touch the icky goo. Congratulations, you touched the icky goo. Alright, that's milestone 1 done.
This is going to be a weird question, but have you played Roblox before? I just played it because it does not need a plus thing.
No, I don't like Roblox. I am not a fan. I've never played it. I don't think I'm ever gonna play it. I don't really like it. Disassembly. Current objective, install Gravitino coil. Alright. I think we got them as rewards for doing this past milestone. Yep. Put it right up there. Oh, charge. There we go. And now, let's equip it. It's been a while since I've had to use it. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Swarm. Oh no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, okay, I can break it. He's not happy I took that, but what's he gonna do about it? Oh, that. Okay. Yeah. I was like, what are you gonna do about it? Shoot at you? They're... Whoa, okay, I was about to say, they're not doing much of anything, are they? They got me. They just have bad aim. That's fine, I'm okay with that. Oh, man, and we got the little jerk animals. Ooh, they take quite a bit of... Take a while to shoot. They have this thing where they look down a lot. That's weird. I'm not complaining, just... Seems buggy to me. Ah, shit. Their rounds explode, that's crazy. Alright, cool. So that's a really good way to get Ichor, apparently. I think I can grab this. There we go. More Ichor. So yeah, just be advised. The metallic fluid, the Ichor, flows around the innards of the swarm. It washes languidly, first time I've heard of that word, over frayed wires and emergency lights. Its smell clogging my nose and lungs. Ugh. The smell is overwhelming. Reality sways and dips. For a moment, all I can see is crimson. No! Resist! It is no use. The crimson insists. It is calling. Ooh, what happened? Okay, well, apparently I disassembled it. It's all nothing left to scrap from it? Alright. Uh-oh. I got to scratch my back. A repair kit and 5 inventory. 5 inventory slots. Awesome. Should I use them towards my inventory or... I think I have plenty of technology slots for now, but... Yeah, let's focus on... my inventory. There we go. Alright, that's an interesting fight to go through. Not too tough. Not too tough. We did get a bunch of upgrades the last time I played for free, so... I'm sure if this was a brand new save, that would have been a more difficult fight. But yeah, Francis, not really a fan of Roblox. I mean, I know there are a lot of people that like it, but I've never liked the game. I find it very annoying. Its fan base kind of annoys the hell out of me too, so I don't really like it. Sorry. There are a couple games that I'm not very fond of, mostly because I don't like the fan base, and that's Fortnite, Roblox, the Among Us fan base. I'm not really a fan of those toxic fan bases that just... you know, the kind of stuff that you'd see people like Mr. Beast playing constantly. I'm not a fan. I've even grown to kind of dislike Minecraft because of how saturated it's gotten. I don't know. There are just these people in the world that... Oh no. Oh no. Gotta get out of here. That corrupted sentinel saw me do that. There are a lot of these games in the world that just get overrun with horrible people. And they like to ruin gaming for everybody. Oh yeah, that's another one. Call of Duty. I'm not a fan of that franchise either. I just really don't like games that have a super toxic fan base. And that especially, it's because all of those games are the kinds of games where you have to play with other people to have fun, and I'm like, well, if you have to play with other people to have fun, the least they could do is have a fan base that isn't the shittiest form of human life imaginable, you know? But yeah. I'm sorry. If you enjoy it, you play it. I'm just not a fan. Sorry. Divine Intelligence. Current objective, present the Ichor to the Atlas. Ah, okay. This is one of the things I was wondering what we were going to be doing with the Ichor. I don't know if it's pronounced Ichor or Ichor. But I'm pretty sure it's not pronounced Itcher or Eicher. I certainly hope not. How far away is the next? Oh, gosh, up there. Okay. Oh, that's a couple jumps. That's a couple jumps.
Said, do you even have a game? I am just wondering.
Probably not. Probably just No Man's Sky. I'm sorry, dude. It's just, it be like that sometimes. And besides, I don't really know you all that well, Francis. I'm sorry, that's the one thing that you probably shouldn't do, is just try to find people to play online by going online. I think the whole reason online gaming exists in the first place isn't really to make friends, it's just to play with friends you already have in real life. That's the way I see it. I know not a lot of people don't agree with that, but I just don't like the whole aspect of just meeting somebody online that you don't know. It's stranger danger to me. Oh, you missed that. Oh, it looked like you said, do you have any games that I have? And I'm like, I don't know you all that well, dude. Okay, so to anyone following along, one of the things that I do recommend when you're playing an expedition is to visit as many space stations as you can. Not only because you can get free stuff from them, but if you go to the space station that logs, all you really need to do is just get out and then go back to your ship. It's as simple as that. But it logs each space station that you go to into your teleportation list. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, why can't I use the teleporter? So any space stations you've been to, you can go back to, and that's a very easy way.
Why do you have so many friends?
On my friends list? Oh, that was from a very long time ago. That was from when I used to live in Maryland. When I moved from Baltimore to where I live now, I lost all of my friends. I made a huge sacrifice moving from where I used to live to here, and I regret it some days. But yeah. Not only that, but a lot of those friends that are on my PlayStation friends list, they are also friends that are friends of mine that I've made in real life. You know, it's friends of friends and family and things like that. So
I only have.
I know, but that's the thing, man. You have 5 people you know. They're like, that's like makes it a lot easier for you to communicate with them. I mean, in my daily day-to-day life, when it comes to communicating with friends online, I only have like 3 of them that I really talk to. And I mean, I have all those friends on Discord too. It's just, I don't talk to them. I don't really talk to them that much anymore. It's because we've grown apart. You know? Our lives are totally different. Like at the beginning of the year, I talked to an old friend of mine I used to live next to. And I'm glad he's doing okay. It's just, you know, we didn't really have too much to talk about. we just kind of caught up and that's it.
Said, you use Discord.
I have a Discord, but I don't use it that often. I only use it for work. Like I said, I have old friends on Discord, but that's, you know, we don't really talk much. Alright, so next we've got to get to the Atlas. That's why we're doing the jumps right. But how's my fuel?
Said, I don't use Discord.
Yeah, a lot of people don't use Discord anymore, and I can see why. I've barely been on Discord. The only time I go onto Discord is when I need to either get a message from someone I work with or, you know, get commission stuff from people who are looking for an editor or for art, but, you know, like I've said before, it doesn't happen as often as I'd like. I blame AI. I mean, I'm sure all artists do. Alright. Hyperdrive fuel is at 20%. I think I have enough for one more jump, and then I'll use my warp cell. But we're getting close, aren't we? Oh boy. No, I think we're going to... It's still going to be a while. Ugh. I'm going to definitely have to find a planet to get more fuel from. But yeah, Francis, in the long run, I recommend don't worry too much about it. Oh, pirates? Wait, who are these? Are they bad guys? Save the freighter from pirates. Oh, it's one of these. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that.
Said, I took the metro yesterday. It was so packed.
Was it? Woof. But yeah, there are people everywhere. I'd say just enjoy you for now. A lot of us are doing the same thing in this crazy world. Where are the pirates? Oh, there they are. I don't have my auto targeting. There we go. Jerks hiding behind the ship. I hate it when they do that. I think he's stuck in the ship. I don't know, this is freaking me out. Yeah, he's stuck in the ship. Idiot. Alright. There. He's free now. In a sense. Gotcha. Tried to crash into that other guy. What a jerk. Interceptor is arriving. No, leave me alone. I saved that guy. No, leave me alone. I saved that guy. I wanted to get the freighter. Damn it. Now I can't because they thought I was shooting at that. What's happened is they thought I was shooting at the freighter. So now they've come to attack me because they think I was doing stuff with the pirates. But I wasn't. I was trying to shoot at the pirates. It's not my fault. Well, I'll go in here, get out of my ship, see if I can get back in and go get that freighter, because I do kind of want it.
Be back soon.
Alrighty, Francis, no problem. Come on, get back in. I just noticed the name of my ship, the Claws of Death. That's cool. I am happy that I have the auto-target system in this ship. That's helpful. I didn't use it when I was... I guess the freighter's gone. Oh no, it's still there. Let's see if they hail me if I go over there. I forget which one it is. Well, that sucks. Because of all this that happened, it's kind of bugged out the free freighter. That makes me sad. Oh, can I go in? I can, but I don't think it's going to give me the freighter for free now. That sucks. See, these are the kinds of problems that happen when you, when the freighter spawns too far away. Hello. Yeah, they want me to buy it. Damn it. Well, let's take a look and see. Well, I got one of them. Oh, is this oh yeah, it's a personal appearance modifier. Cool. Just random guardrails for no reason. Meh. I don't need a freighter. I'm okay. If this happens again, though, I do kind of want a freighter at some point. I like the safety that a freighter provides. Because you can put a save point on a freighter and use it as a mobile base. You don't have to keep going back to your base. It's a nice save point, in my opinion. Nice safe place. Alright, we're trying to make our way to the Atlas, but I want to look up these names. No funny names. Alright, so do I need to refuel? Yes, I do. Oh, that's only going to get me one jump. That's not good. Antimatter housing and antimatter. Two, three. Ugh, of course. Alright. How much carbon do I have? Oh, I need to plop down a refiner. Or I could just go down to a planet. Let's see. We got any good ones that aren't dissonance? Gamma root. No, that is not. I want a paradise planet. A nice one that I can walk around on. Especially not one that's this aggressive sentinel planet. Definitely don't want to go to one of them. Oh, erupting, no. I mean, the dissonance planets aren't that bad as long as the swarm aren't there, I guess, so... Sure. Let's go down here. There are a lot of bases, but that just goes hand in hand with what I think, Oh, I'm too close to the ship, okay. I think that goes hand in hand with what I was saying earlier about people making fake bases, you know, to try and trap people. So yeah, there are a lot of bases scattered around every planet now, apparently, but it feels like it's because of the amount of griefers there are trying to trap people. Is there... Oh, this is not a fun planet. Not at all. Never mind. Ugh, maybe I should just... Let's go to a space station. See if they're selling anything I need. Because I know I'm going to need chromatic metal and a lot of it. So maybe they're selling some. Also, I think we're going to see a lot of players here in this solar system because people are running out of fuel in the same location, so we're all here basically to try and restock. I don't have a lot of money, but I might be able to buy some of what I need. I mean, I guess I'll buy this copper, as much of it as I... Nope, that's not a lot, and it's too expensive. So, you know what? Let's just warp back to my base and warp back here to... Warp back to my base, and then from my base, warp back to here. I think I might have to hook up the portal, though. I do have the portal available to craft, but I don't have an energy source. Well, it doesn't matter. I could just fly straight to that space station if I wanted to warp back to this system. Just nibbling on some food. Yeah, the portal's not in here, so... Carbon nanotubes, tubes, metal plating, and some sodium. Condensed carbon. You know what? Let's just get that carbon in the refiner, condense it, and then go out and get more carbon, because it looks like I'm going to need a lot of it. Alright. One thing I do have to remember is not to get seen by the sentinels. No sentinels. I can't get seen by any of them. Not even the corrupted, because apparently the corrupted in this world are also not happy that I'm stealing stuff. Or destroying stuff. Though I will say, a lot of times when you end up on a dissonance planet, the corrupted sentinels don't seem to give a fuck if you take anything other than their purple crystals, the big ones. You can also get carbon by changing oxygen, or putting oxygen in a, putting oxygen into a refiner. What am I going to get from these? Oh, just navigational data. I don't really need it. Alright, so I also just remembered. No, son of a. I also just remembered that I'm going to need carbon, so I'm going to have to find copper or something to change into carbon. Let's look around here. Not carbon, chromatic metal. Goodness. There's not a lot of it around here, is there? I mean, it's like that where I first spawned. But I'm way far away from there, so I'd expect to be seeing more spots like this. There we go, copper. Yeesh. I certainly hope it's enough. If it's a tiny deposit, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, that looks like a pretty big deposit. I just gotta hope that a sentinel doesn't come along and disrupt me while I'm collecting. But yeah, I highly recommend making your laser as small as you can. See, that's minimum. This is large, and that's the smallest. Yeah, definitely switch to that setting. You can collect a lot more ore on that setting. If you're not trying to do this as fast as you can, definitely swap to that size. You get way more. But if you're impatient and you just want to collect stuff real quick, then, you know, just make it bigger. Always go to the far side and use silicate powder to recharge your terrain manipulator. You can get silica powder from anywhere. It's dirt, so it's a very good way to recharge your terrain manipulator. But yes, welcome back, Francis. Got an itch on my nose. Hold up.
Do you have a favorite music artist?
Favorite music artist? No, not really. I'm not particular when it comes to my music. I enjoy listening to all kinds of music. Lately, I've been partial to the Gorillaz, but that's about it. They're not my favorite or anything like that. I've just been their most recent album has caught my attention, and I've been listening to it a lot.
I like Alex Warren.
Cool. Cool. That's good. Do you listen to music often? I know that's probably a stupid question. I'm listening to music right now, so... Of course, everybody listens to music, but I mean, like, is it your whole thing? Is it something that you do as a hobby? Cool. My dad was the same way. He had a lot of hobbies, but he was one of those who had, like, high-end music machines and the best stereo electronics available. He had all sorts of 8-tracks and records. So I can see how people enjoy it as a hobby. Me, I just have it on in the background so I don't go crazy. Keeps me calm. Because like I said, sometimes jobs can be very stressful. Well, not just that. It also helps me chill out when I'm playing a game like this, you know? Because otherwise doing something like this could be very boring. Oh, and just so you're wondering, you can't hear the music I'm listening to because copyright issues. I don't want Twitch or YouTube to get super mad that I'm playing copyrighted music on their platform, so. Alright, I think that's all of it. I don't see any more light gold spots. I think this might be one. Yeah, it was. Okay.
And I own my company.
Oh, that sounds like fun. One day, right? Alright, so now I should be able to make a bunch of chromatic metal. Oh, speaking of Gorillaz, there we go. Well, some of the music just popped on. Alright, so we've got the condensed carbon. Let's pop in the copper. It's gonna take about 3 minutes. Alright, so I think I might have enough to make... Yeah. 3 warp cells. There we go. We're 100%. I am going to need this chromatic metal. Oh, also, do I have enough carbon? 300 should be enough to get me by. But the next main planet that I go to, I'm gonna have to pick up more. I'm gonna snack on something while I wait. Man, I really love these wings that they make at my favorite place. I really wish I knew what kinds of herbs and spices they use. Because they're expensive. It's like $10 for an 8 count of these wings. I would love to be able to make my own. Alright. So we've got enough chromatic metal. And we have enough. Maybe I should look into making a portal. That way I won't have to go to a space station every time. Nah. I'll just go to the space station. Oh. Okay, I got it. But yeah. I really do. That's something I could talk about. Francis, do you enjoy cooking? I like cooking every now and then, and experimenting with new recipes is something I find the older I get, the more I enjoy cooking. Excuse me. It's them wings. Alright, let's go back to the last space station I was at. If this portal will work, I don't know what's going on. There we go. It's a nearby system. Where's the route? The one I went to last. It's the rendezvous point. One of them's supposed to be marked as the one I went to last. Oh, hold up. There's a little atlas symbol on that one. That means there's an atlas there. So wait, can I just warp to it? To the atlas? Let's see. Instead of warping over and over. No, this is the place I was before. Okay. Some things I do have to remember to pick up. I have to start shooting at some asteroids so I can get enough pulse drive fuel, which is tritium. So let's go out there and do that right now before I forget and end up stranded in space. Alright, asteroids, where are you? Need a nice asteroid belt. More of them should pop up the closer I get to that ring, so... I would use my pulse drive, but I'm low, so I don't want to end up running out before I get to a asteroid belt. Those asteroids are all far and few. Need me a good... Oop. Freighter's just... Oh, there we go. Jeez. Every damn time. I just want to fly around in space. Freighter wants to show up and freak me out with all the explosions. This is all you gotta do to get tritium. Go around, shoot at a bunch of rocks. Let's divert power to weapons. Yeah, there we go. Now we're breaking them a lot faster. Not as fast as I'd like, though. Wow, whoa. That one I had to run into. What the hell? I'm glad we're not in one of those systems where eventually jellyfish start spawning out of the asteroids when you break them. That does happen and it's very annoying. Because the jellyfish swarm into you and damage your ship. It's not a big deal, but as you can see, I'm breaking a lot of asteroids. And when you're in that kind of system, every one asteroid that you break makes a jelly, like 4 jellyfish, I think, pop up. So it can get to be a lot, just constantly damaging your ship. If you're not paying attention, they can overrun you. And then before you know it, your shields are down. And it only takes a couple hits and you're dead. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Gotta open up each one of these to finally get a confirmation. I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah, we should be able to move on now. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Let's see. Okay, we're getting close, but we're not there yet. I think it was like 2 or 3 jumps we had to make. Where is it? I'm looking around. I don't see the Atlas symbol. Oh, there it is up there. Okay. Yeah. 3 jumps. So this is 1, and then 2, and then 3. Okay. Oops. You gotta be careful not to do that when you first get into a Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? That was a weird symbol for the gold that I that I collected. But yeah, you gotta be careful. Even if you accidentally shoot at the space station, it pisses off the Sentinels and then they show up, interceptors show up to try and kill you. The space station is like one of the first things you're gonna see when you go into any system, warp to any system. So if you accidentally shoot at it, you're in trouble. You're right, almost there. Last jump. See what happens. I'm scared. I'm worried that the thing will show up and try to kill the Atlas or something. I don't know. I've seen the trailers. There's an Atlas station. Alright, what do we got going on? Atlas interface discovered. Yeah, I can clearly see it. Present the corrupt Iker to the Atlas. Once again, I don't know if it's Iker or Iker. Meeting with the Atlas is always super creepy. The Atlas isn't bad, it's just malfunctioning. And if you have the time, you could go across these little things and when you pop each one of them off, you get an Atlas word to add to your vocabulary. At least typically you do. What's going on here? Maybe for this expedition they cut that out. Yeah, typically when you pop each one of these bubbles, you'll get an Atlas word for, you know, something in the Atlas's language. But I guess you don't have to worry about that in this expedition. Here you go. I have way more than 16, but I guess you can only present them to the Atlas as 16. There's that number again. The Atlas says nothing. The interface, or beats like a tremendous heart. I present the sticky metal that leaked from the swarmers. It flows and pools in my palm, smelling of honey and iron. I don't know how to feel about that. There is a pulse of recognition from the interface. Catastrophic organ failure. Hive uncontained. Unable to iterate. For a moment, I feel connected to the Atlas, as though it sees every part of me, as though the unknowable entity and I are somehow the same being. The moment is brief, but I am left with one seed of knowledge. The hive of glass is coming. Ooh, spooky. Divine intelligence complete. Yeah, let's go ahead and collect the reward. Oh boy, look at all these upgrades. Q resonator unit. What the fuck is that? I think it's an upgrade. It just has a funny name. Shield. Oh yeah, it's an upgrade for the plasma blade or knife. I have to get closer to my ship. Well, at least... Whoa, what is... Oh, cool. I didn't realize they changed the Atlas stations to accommodate the Corvettes also. That's nice. I mean, I guess they'd have to, right? I don't know. I kind of remember when I was trying to approach an Atlas in my Corvette, I wasn't able to go into it. Maybe that was because they didn't have it updated yet to do that. I don't know. There we go. So that's all it does? Just get 3 extra bullets. Hooray. More shielding. S-class shielding. That's good. Yeah, they're definitely gearing me up for a fight. I'm about to get into a space battle, I can already tell. I think that was it. Let's order some stuff around here, so... Oops. There we go. Now whatever we collect will start up there. Okay. We'll hold up first. Gotta remember. There. Okay. Let's go. Pretty sure I'm about to get into a fight. Defeat Hive of Glass. Oh, yeah. Big fight coming. Well, now that I know I can auto-target in my ship. Oh, boy. Yep, there they are. Alright, you big jerk. Let's do this. Oh, here they come. Whoa, giant laser. Whoa, they're everywhere. My weakness. Yo. Fuck. I'm not doing anything. Get outside these shields. I think that's why it's shooting me with the lasers. Whoa, 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 whoa. You leave the Atlas alone. Whoa, what happened? What happened? I'm being warped. I wasn't paying attention to the health. Did the Atlas get destroyed? Did the Atlas station get destroyed? Did I fail? I don't know. I am getting warped out of the system for some reason. I wasn't fine. I still had some shielding left, but I didn't know how the Atlas was doing. Oh gosh, okay. I'm in front of a portal now. Directive consume. Directive iterate. Sure. Traveler designate. Traveler designate. Huh. Directive iterate. Ah, no! The Atlas is doing the thing again. It doesn't know where to put me. This is typically what happens after the Atlas talks to you, or when you meet it for the first time. It's trying to send you somewhere, but it tends to mess up. Like I said, the Atlas isn't perfect. It's kind of wonky right now. That's why the whole No Man's Sky lore is the way it is. So it kind of messes stuff up sometimes. Hello, world. Hello? Again? What? Is it first? Is it last? Whoa, what? It is first. No, still a fragment. One of three. Sage. Okay, it remembered. Begin re-initialization? Okay. Okay. I'm back, I guess.
Life support systems activated. Shield kinetic system online.
Am I okay? I'm on a frozen planet now. The scanner is damaged. Please tell me I don't have to start over again.
Propulsion jetpack online. Multi-tool and mining laser attachment.
Well, I got the same gun, so I don't think it started me over again for whatever just happened.
User initialization sequence complete.
And Expedition initialization complete. The swarm. Milestone complete. Devoured. Escaped the world of glass. Oh, okay. Milestone complete. Emperor of Glass. Oh, so that was part of the story. Woo. Yeah. I couldn't do shit to the hive. I tried. And I got devoured. Be reiterated. I guess I got reiterated. Recount your experience to Polo. Alright. So I think that was supposed to happen. Otherwise there would be an optional milestone saying something else was supposed to happen. But nope. It's just, it went from this and then directly to that. Okay. Interesting. What's more interesting is this big guy over here. Hello. I've never seen something like you before. Ugh. It's got a head like one of my boulder backs on my planet. Are you sure you want to stand on your hind legs like that? Looks uncomfortable. Whatever, dude. You do you. I'm just saying. Alright. Consult Specialist Polo. First, we're going to have to repair our ship again, I guess. Storage augmentation. Yay! That scared me. I legitimately, for a moment, thought I was going to lose that fight. I was like, shit, I could get rid of the little guys. But the main hive itself, I'm not doing any damage to it. I was even trying to hit like its little spikes and stuff. Damn. Alright, I guess I'm gonna need to do something in order to get rid of the shielding it has. My scanner was damaged though, so... No, it wasn't. Nothing's damaged. Why did it say scanner damaged? Oh well. Alright, so we're going to be able to power up our ship a lot when we get back to it. It doesn't look like there's anything oh, no. The shield got damaged. Ugh, I'm going to need a wiring loom. Oh, that was my special shield too. Oh wait, I've got repair kits. Okay, cool. So when we get back to the ship, I can repair it. I just got to figure out where it is. There it is. Oh, this is a nice planet. Why didn't it start me off on this planet? I get it, I get it. We all start on the same planet. Oh man, my ship is far. Ugh, gonna have to walk. How far? Not too far. Hey, Java's awake. But yeah, to piggyback on what I was saying to Francis earlier about friendships, I mean, there are plenty of people in this... Oh, look at the tiny guy! Hello, little itty-bitty hedgehog creature. It's adorable. But, there are plenty of people in this world to talk to. You don't have to talk to people online. You make friends with people IRL. You talk with people IRL. I don't talk to that many people because I'm an introvert. So if I do tend to come off as cold and distant, I'm sorry. But, yeah, it's a problem. A lot of times when I meet people, I don't really say much to them. See that right there? I'm not going into there. I am not going into that base. I do not trust it. I don't know why they put my ship right next to that base, but I don't trust that base. I'm not going into it. You reclaim you must return the hive. Whoa, what do you mean? Okay. into space, I guess. Let's fix my shields. Repair. Use that and that, but I am going to need a repair kit for this.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Yeah, I think that's the only one. Yeah. I think it damaged that shielding because of the warp. A lot of times when the Atlas will warp you from one place to another, it will damage your systems in some way. And that's all part of it being kind of a hot mess right now. Consult Specialist Polo. Right. I want to go to the space station first, though, because I want to log this space station so I can get back to it easy. Also create a quick save, you know. Oh yeah, and use these. I'm thinking I'm gonna use them to create technology slots, because I don't really need the inventory on my ship. I've got plenty already, and I don't typically use my ship's inventory. Apply augmentation. Alright, to change to technology slots, just click on one, and you know, you're good from there. Yeah. It'll say inventory size increased, but it also, when it says that, it also means it for the technology slots. There are a lot of green chips here. A lot of green chips. Kind of makes me feel like maybe there are a lot more Sage players. Who knows? Alright. Let's reclaim this. Oh, 10,000 nanites. Thank you. I can upgrade my starship if I want. Maybe I should. I wasn't doing very well in that fight. No, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to it. I might need it for something. Part of me feels like they've given me 10,000 nanites for a reason. And nanites are not easy to get in this game, so if I use them all up now, and then I need them for something else, I'm gonna feel really stupid. Alright, let's go talk with Specialist Polo. Don't worry, Java, you can do it. I have faith in you. Everyone running to Polo. You know what? I actually have to change my earpiece. Give me a sec, everybody. Okay, my new earpiece is in. I can hear again. There's a big... Okay, that's different. Check everybody out. They're dancing. Everybody having a good time. Prismatic core. That is definitely a change. Typically the Nexus is supposed to be in the center there. I don't think that was there when I showed up to the space anomaly the first time, so this is definitely a big change. That's probably part of the expedition's lore. But we'll see. I'm guessing Polo's about to talk about it. Hello, Polo! Long time no see.
The hive. It is still here, yes? Signal is not gone. Patterns are still dark.
Describe the glass. I try to explain what happened during the confrontation with the hive. Polo's features wrinkle with anxiety.
This story scares me, traveler friend. None of this is right. This hive is not where it should be. You're not all of you. Nada and I, we have been trying to forecast. It is not enough to wait and worry. I've started to build.
What are you building?
You saw Prismatic Core, yes?
Yep.
By the entrance to our home? It is mirror of where the swarm is swarming. And more, I hope.
Ask about more.
I am tracking data with Core. I have theory, a plan.
Hey, Java made it back to his charger. Awesome. Good job, buddy. He's like, ugh, that was so much work. Yeah, he's happy though. He's like, okay, I did good. And goes to sleep. Polo's tone shifts, the enthusiasm of planning overtaking their worry. Ooh.
Hive is familiar. It seems like Atlas, but not quite Atlas. It fixates on you. All of you. Hive is not Crimson Hunter, no, but part of, just in wrong place.
Yeah, like I'm saying, I'm thinking the Hive is part of the corrupted Sentinels. I think they're just going after me and the Atlas.
Core is more than mirror. It is combination engine. If all fragments recombine, reflect back at Swarm, we can also reflect back at Hive. Reflect things back to right place. Bigger data will build bigger core. Tidy reality of things. That should not be here. It is a good plan, yes?
Okay, so what we're doing is we're putting all of the Ichor into this thing, and it's gonna create a giant blast that's going to put the Hive where it's supposed to be. Gonna put it in its place. Say goodbye.
Take closer look at Core, friend. You will see, plan.
Alright. Inspect Polo's prismatic core. Right now, or... Yeah, it's not over yet. So, it's part of this milestone. So let's go do that. And then once this milestone's over with, I'll warp back to my base and call it a day. Well, let me see here. It's almost been about 2 hours, but you know what? I might want to work a little bit on my base when I get back to it. You know, make it easier for me to warp to places. Make that portal, you know? Okay, hello, Prismatic Core. Woo. Oh, okay, here we go. We can see Weavers are ahead in Purge. Yeah, it has the list there. Okay, so in total, the score is pretty close. Weavers are at the top there. Oh, man, we are way behind. Sage are way behind. Interesting. Purge Striker. Supply chain. And storage research. Oh, I see. Okay, so you can put stuff towards... Oh, these are missions that you can go on to help out your side. +3 to Sage score. +2 to everybody. And -1 for each. Oh, okay. So yeah, you could play this in 3 different ways. You could be a jerk. You could be a nice guy. Or you could just root for your own team. Alright, that's interesting. That's an interesting take on the way this works. But you'd have to go on missions. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing. Once I finish all 3 phases, I'm just going to be doing missions for this thing over and over again. Fighting for my side to hopefully win. I don't know. I do kind of want Weavers to win. I mean... I wanted to be a Weaver when I first started, but we'll see how things go. I hate what's it called? I hate competition. But whatever, man. I'll play it to the role. We could do this, I guess. We are far behind though. Alright. Alright, cool. We got a bunch of new upgrades. Getting a lot of upgrades in this expedition. I guess it's, you know, all part of the overall goes into what we're going to be dealing with when fighting the Hive, so it's good. You know what? I'm going to put this there. What is this upgrade? Launch cost and boost. So having this there will help out more than just, you know, having the regular launch thruster there. Getting these suspicious packages is great too, because they are one of the more powerful upgrades. The S upgrades, the regular S rank upgrades, they will give you, no matter what, will always give you like some of the highest upgrades available. But the X can go beyond that, but only in certain aspects. Like if it has 3 different upgrades available to it, a lot of times 2 of them will be stronger than an S class, but one of the upgrades will be a little bit lower, more like an A class. So it's kind of a roll of a dice when you're getting an X upgrade, but they can what's the word? Potentially be better than an S rank upgrade. And something for my pulse drive. I had a feeling. Actually, let's put both of these up here. There we go. And that's all of the upgrades. Let's head on back to... Well, first off, let's go to the space station here. And log in the space station to my teleportation list. And then we'll warp back to my base so that we can warp back here the next time I play. Alright, cool. Now we can just warp back to this space station when we're ready to continue the expedition next week. What is going on with the teleporters this expedition? They're acting weird. There we go. You have to be standing at them in a certain way to get. Excuse me. Oh boy. You have to be standing in front of them in a certain way just to get access to the list of places you can warp to. I don't know. When it comes time to start doing stuff, I think I'm just gonna focus on giving points towards the green team, you know? I don't want to be a jerk and take points away from people. And who knows, regarding what it is I'm going to have to be doing, I may end up liking it. Either way, it feels like it's going to be tedious no matter what it's going to be, because it seems like you could do 1 out of 3 things during this expedition. Fight in space, fight on the ground, or pick up trash. Alright, let's get that upgrade. Or not get that upgrade. Get that last reward for completing phase 2. Oh, sick weapon. Oh, that looks so kick-ass. Nice. The Dire Wasp. That's right. This is one of the unique rewards for doing the expedition. Oh, that looks so cool. Way better than what I got going on right now. I'm going to take some of the upgrades off of what I got now. Oh no. Claim later. Oh no. No, I don't wanna. Oh no. I've got to claim that. I'm probably going to have to go to the space station to do that. Or maybe I should just keep using the multi-tool I'm using now, just for the sake of the expedition. I don't know. But what I do know is I want these upgrades. Let's go claim it, because I'm stupid and I should have done it. I forgot I have multiple slots. I didn't have... I don't know why. I keep forgetting this is a whole new save. I don't need to... I don't need to replace the weapon I have. I've got plenty of weapon slots. Alright, so if you make that same mistake... or, you know, if you want to collect your rewards, because the rewards you get during this expedition are available to all saves once you collect them. Just come on over on your main save, on any of the saves that you have. Just head on over to the Quicksilver. The Quicksilver guy. I don't know why it's not letting me talk to him. Come on. I think I gotta be standing in the right way. Oh, dude, come on. Ah. Wait. It's very annoying. Doing wacky feet. Wait. Oh, I had it. There we go. Yeah. And then when you want to collect the expedition rewards, just go down to collect expedition rewards, and there you go. And there's the Dire Wasp. Hooray, I can collect it. Let's grab it. Just take it for free. Hooray. What? Can I have 2? Am I gonna have 2 now? Dire Wasp Disintegrator Multi-tool. Oh. Wait, let's see. Do I have 2? Did I just do something funny? I have 2 of them now. So yeah, if you want 2 of them, there you go.
You know, on the weekend I have to go to the Bell Center.
Oh, really? That's neat. Well, that's a fun little outdoor excursion. So yeah. So you got plenty of ways to go out and have fun. Alright, let's take off the upgrades that are on my weapon right now.
Speeding.
There we go.
It is in Canada.
Okay, that's kind of far. But yeah, have fun. That's all I gotta say.
Speeding.
Right, move, or restore technology. Yeah, I'll take this too. Just because. I'm sure I already have one there. I'm gonna take the bolt caster upgrades. I'm probably also going to have to get this upgrade. There we go. And now we will switch weapons again. I guess I'll do this one. So funny. Okay. Wow. 2 scanner upgrades already. Barrel loosen, ionizer? Huh.
Speeding. Said. Well, if you have a house in Quebec, it is not that far.
Oh, okay, yeah. There you go. Easy access to the fun. Oh, okay. So I'm maxed out on. Oh yeah, I see them. They're. It's right here. Oh, okay. I better put that back on my other weapon then. I thought I didn't have that on this weapon, but I do.
Speeding.
Let's see. Oh, I gotta move this.
And I totally don't live in Quebec.
Oh, you don't. Whoa, you were just saying if you did have a house in Quebec, it would make it easier. Alright, change back to my other multi-tool. I've got to try and figure out
Said.
which one of these is
I
which.
have a house there.
Alright, man. Okay. So now we can change back to our other multi-tool. You know what? I'm going to change to this one because I'm about to do something and see if I can get away with it.
My mom and dad house.
Oh, okay. We can stay there. That's nice.
I don't fly there.
Alright, so if you ever want to scrap a multi-tool you have, you can talk with Tethys, and he allows you to do that. The benefit to scrapping a multi-tool is that you can get some very juicy upgrades from them. Or units, if you want. But...
Said. Where is Jabba?
Oh, he's on his charger. He was able to make it back to his charger. You know what? Before I do that, let's take a look here. Yes. These are on this one as well. Yeah. I'm gonna take these and put them on my other one. I don't know if I want to do that with this. Definitely this, though. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. This isn't an upgrade. It's just a regular.
It's not gone on in a little bit.
He's fine. He got there. He's recharging. He's good. You know what? No, I'm going to see if I can do that. Yeah, I think that's all of the upgrades. So now I can talk with Tethys.
Said. I have to go now. I have to pack.
All right, no problem. Good luck. Safe journeys.
Speeding. Said. I am going to being my PS.
Oh, cool.
Speeding. Said. Bye.
All right, bye. Take it easy. Safe trip. Good luck. Oh, okay. This is how you scrap it. Oops, you don't talk with Tethys. You talk to the... I totally forgot Tethys is just like... Well, he's just like that when you first talk to him. He seems like a bum. Claim scrap worth 1,600 units. And you also get upgrades when you do this, too. So...
Speeding. Said. You forgot to say good sleep.
Oh, yeah. Sleep easy. Either way, sleep easy. Stay safe. All right. Cool.
Speeding. Said. Okay now bye.
All right. Bye. All right. Let's take all these upgrades and put... Wow, I even got these upgrades. Awesome. I want to put on the S-Class ones first, though. Haha, nice. I don't think I could use all of these. Yeah. Eventually, it's like you got too much going on here. When it comes to these types of upgrades, you can't have more than 3, which is a little sad, but whatever. The barrel loosener. Oh, right. Oh, you can only have one of those? Alright, well. Guess I could sell it. Oh, I could sell that too, I guess. Scanner module. I already have... Can I have more than one A? I cannot. Alright, so I'll sell this too. It's getting hard to manage all this. There we go. That's good.
Technology recharge.
Ultimate weapon. And I got a bunch of things to sell. Oh, and I got an upgrade. I guess I got the upgrade from the scrapped weapon. Because you can also get stuff like that too. Sorry. A bit burpy. Alright. To the space station to put in that upgrade. And I guess to upgrade the Wasp with the nanites. I'm glad I did not use those nanites, because now I can use them on this new weapon. I'm very happy. Go to the space station. Not to that guy's freighter. I don't want to go to this guy's freighter. I'm gonna have to stop halfway there. Or that. Or it will stop me.
Technology recharge.
Oh, I'm so psyched to have a new weapon now. Over the weekend, I'm gonna claim this on my main save and work on it a little bit. Uh-oh. Son of a... Oh, this sack of crap. I hate it when people get challenges. I fucking hate freighters like crazy. Why is it we can go to other people's freighters? It's so stupid. I hate this stupid event. Man, that is annoying. Why the hell was that freighter there in the first place? Like, what the fuck? The tractor system needs to be worked on. I'm just saying, it used to be so great until a certain update that ruined it. Alright. Oh, it wasn't starship upgrade, it was weapons upgrade. Alright, so yeah, weapons upgrade. When you want to upgrade your weapon, you have to come up here and use this terminal right here. And just like with the starship, it will ask you if you want to install an upgrade slot, and then there you go. And if you want to, you can use nanites to add more technology slots. Or, you know, you can purchase, or you can upgrade its class. That's right. That's right. You need 50,000 nanites for that. But I think it's because this is already a class A. Yes, that's why. I was like, I know it starts at 10,000. Yeah, it starts at 10,000 when it's a class C. So if I wanted to upgrade my starship, I could right now with the nanites I have. Alright, and if you want to sell upgrades that you can't use, go into purchase upgrade module, go down to sell, and there they are. You can sell them. Obviously, the lower class ones aren't going to be worth much, but I think S classes, oh god, they're not worth much either. What the fuck? Why are they all 16 nanites? That sucks. Whatever, I'll take it. I can't use these for anything else at all whatsoever, so may as well. They're just taking up space otherwise. And I got these handful. I could sell these for money, obviously, but I think I got them when I scrapped the one weapon. But yeah, there we go. I could sell these and these. Nice. Those were worth like $1 million, right? Yep. Cool. So I'm pretty flush for cash now. That's good. Alright, warp back to my base. All green. Oh. Huh. All right. Man, it looks so cool. Let's pull it out. There it is. Yeah, that looks sick. Oh, so fast. How far can I laser blast something? Wait a minute, how's my scanner range? And how much do I make by scanning stuff now? $63,000. That was pretty good. Nice. So yeah, now I'll make a lot more units with everything I scan. Charge that just to be sure. Alright, did I did. I was going to say, did I claim my reward? And I did. That was the gun, as well as Dire Wasp light pack customization. Oh, I'm guessing that's a backpack. Awesome. Maybe I should... Well, first off, let's do what I plan to do and make that portal. I'm gonna need some sodium. Sodium's not hard to find, especially with my new scanner. There it goes, right over there. Whee! That's not much. Yeah. Oh, there goes some over there. Oh, wait, hold up. Whoa. Big old thing of the hydrogen. Yeah. Oh, wow. I have reached a new level of scanning ability. Oh, they're so far away though. It's because I can scan so far now. Awesome. Oh man, once again, just one. I need a big old bunch of them. Tired of finding just one. Oh, hold up. Oh, this one right here. Two right here. Good. Ah. Here's one. Oh, that's crystallized sodium. Definitely want that. Wait, where'd it go? Oh. Oh, I thought I saw some crystallized sodium. That's way better. That gives you a lot. All sad, I missed it now. I don't know where it went. Oh. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. Oh, is it underground? Might be underground. I did see a cave back there. Yeah, it's underground. Okay, I don't have a problem digging underground for it. Oh, hold up. Oh, I think that's better. Okay, here's the... I think this is... I can't tell. I'll be careful, because I don't want to hit the sodium. Now I don't even know where it is. What the hell? There's plants? So... Well, that got rid of the plant. Where's the cave? The fuck? Ah, thank God. I was like, there has to be a cave. Oh, here it is. Yeah, sodium nitrate, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, and you can break this down into sodium. Underground grassy cave. Ah, yeah. Alright, let's go in the tree. The underground cave systems have gotten so weird lately. I really hated to have to tell Francis that I'm not a fan of his game. I'm just like, I cannot stand Roblox. I really can't. People just have a problem with ruining things. This is what it is. I'm pretty sure the game was perfectly fine until a certain group of people started playing it. But yeah, I'm just not into it. Right, we need 4 metal plating and 2 carbon nanotubes. Oh, I need more ferrite dust. Okay. I can go bust some rocks. I'm no problem. That is not the dense little rock. Oh, that's a... I thought you were a rock. Don't just sit there. I almost shot you. You're lucky I noticed your little tail wagging. I like that you can also get chromatic metal from those. Geode. More ferrite dust, yeah. Alright, that should be enough. And carbon nanotubes. How many? Did I need 4? 2. Makes sense. There's a tube on each side of the portal. Alright, where do I put it? I guess here. Okay, now we need to make the battery. 1 metal plating. That's the biofuel battery. Ah, here we go, regular battery. And we'll make... our first solar panel out here. Nicely synchronized with the plane. Here we go. I knew we needed that metal plating for something, so I held on to it. Alright, now let's wire things up. And there we go. Portal done. Now I can zip straight to wherever it is I need to go and zip back here, no problem. Haha. Yep. Nice and safe. Got a new weapon. Completed phase 3, or completed phase 2. And we're ready. We're ready to wrap things up. Alright, out of all 3 of these things, most definitely the hardest one was Emperor of Glass, trying to take on the Hive when I'm clearly not ready. I did not expect it to be one of those events where you were destined to fail. But, yeah. If anything, that kind of... I was ready to expend some of my material to keep myself in the fight, so I was getting ready to repair my shield when it went down. But I'm lucky I didn't, you know? So if you're ever in the when you're in that situation, and if your shields are getting low, don't repair them, because you're about to, you know, you're about to get teleported somewhere else and complete this. Where was I, by the way? I was on a planet with a portal nearby, and I was looking around like, oh, where am I now? And then I got warped again. So that was the world of glass. It just looked like a regular planet. It just looked like a regular planet. I didn't get to look around all that well, but it just looked like a regular planet to me. Damn, I wish I could have explored it a little bit. I'm gonna have to watch on playback because I don't know. The brief moment I was there, I was like, where am I? And then I warped again and I didn't get to look around at all. I've been looking forward to seeing what the world of glass looks like. And I was there for a brief second. But I don't know, it just looked like a regular place. It looked like I was near a regular stone portal. Oh well. Whatever. Oh, excuse me. All right, out of all 6 of them, like I said, Emperor of Glass is going to be the most difficult. But just remember, you're supposed to lose that battle. Don't take it too seriously and waste all of your shield recharging stuff, you know? Don't worry about it. At most, you'll lose one of your upgrades when you're forcibly teleported. So, that's the only downside. I guess the second most annoying thing would be Purge the Planetary Swarm. That one you can't die in, you know? You're supposed to take care of it without dying. So do your best to survive. Get the weird parts off of the crashed swarm guy, get the ichor from it, destroy the enemies surrounding it, do your best to survive, and you know, it won't be too bad. You get plenty of upgrades before you get here, so you should be able to handle it. And yeah, the rest of it, super easy. Just go to location and complete task. And you will get the brand new weapon, the Dire Wasp Disintegrator. It's really cool. I am happy I have it now. Alright, so let's take a look at Phase 3. Ooh, this one's the longest one. Purge. Engage the enemy swarm directly. Well, we're gonna have to do a round 2 with the hive. Restore. Cleanse planets of the swarm. That just sounds interesting. Disrupt the swarm. Target swarm infestation sites. Alright, so we're gonna have to learn how to bring the battle to them, basically. Ward against the hive of glass. Complete prismatic core construction. Oh, okay. So maybe we'll get to be doing stuff with the prismatic core then. Destroy the hive of glass. Ooh, complete the prismatic core. Oh, cool. Defeat the hive of glass. Demand answers. Neither of these seem like they're optional milestones, so I guess it says demand answers, so I guess we're going to have to talk to the Atlas about the hive of glass. I mean, if anyone would know what was going on, it would be the Atlas, but I don't know if they'd be able to give an answer, to be honest. This feels like something that they are completely... They're like, hey, I don't know any more than you do, buddy. This is all new to me as well. But yeah, and after we take care of that, we will get the fragmented title, Swarm Decal Plans, Swarm Banner, customizations. That's sweet. And once we complete with phase 3, it automatically clears off the final phase. Because if you've been doing everything up until that point, every single milestone, you will collect all 3 of the phase rewards and ultimately get the final phase reward, which will be the Swarm customization set, which is a brand new outfit that looks really cool. I'm not going to use it in my main save because it's a bit too, how could I put this? Infantry. It's a bit too soldier-like. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but it gives off heavy superhero vibes, and I'm not that into it, but it is cool looking, don't get me wrong. I guarantee you, once I start up my main save, I'm going to start seeing a whole bunch of people wearing it. Alright, so now we have a portal. We'll be able to warp anywhere without having to go back to the space station, which, as you could see with the issue I had with that freighter I ran into, can sometimes be very annoying. But yeah, let's save, stop, and head on back to the title screen to wrap things up. Oh, quit to mode select. Pop and crack my arm a bit. Got a little stiff from sitting in one position for so long. But yeah, that does it for another day of All Creator Live. Thank you so much to Francis for hanging out here. And don't worry, man. I mean, you're cool. Don't get me wrong. I just, I don't like playing games with people I don't know all too well. I'm not into starting up games with random people. So I'm sorry if that seemed rude. It's just I do this with pretty much everyone. Like, even if it's like Time Lords or someone that joins in a game that he also has in his multiplayer, I don't feel comfortable playing with him either because I don't know him too well. But yeah, it's just like that. And to be honest, it's for your safety too. There are all kinds of safety issues that could arise from just randomly letting people join in. Like, for instance, if I was to let you join and then I was to just randomly let somebody else join, all 3 of us would be in the same game on the same save data, basically. And what if that one person did something that could get us all in trouble and corrupt our saves, So there are a lot of risks involved with just randomly letting people join. And I hate to say it, but I have experienced issues with stuff like that in the past with No Man's Sky, where I've had somebody join and they were doing something that was not all that great, as well as some trolls that have joined before. The one kid that renamed my solar system Chicken Wings. I wasn't very fond of that. But yeah, don't worry, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm not saying you're a bad guy. I'm just thinking about my safety, your safety, everyone's safety. It's just not something you should just casually do. Let people join, I have a friend of mine who's a popular YouTuber, and he does the exact same thing for the same reasons. I've talked with him about this before, and he's like, don't feel bad about it. It's a security issue. You can't just let random people join. And it makes sense. From what he told me, it does definitely make sense. There are a lot of people out there, like the griefers we're dealing with right now in No Man's Sky, who are making bases and trapping people, ruining their save datas. There are just people out there that are shitlords that want to ruin everything for everyone. So, while you might want to play with some random people you meet online, I highly do not recommend it. People online can either be the nicest people you ever meet, or they could be complete absolute jerks that are even pretending to be nice, So, just don't trust people that you meet online. That's all I gotta say. If you want to make friends, go outside, make some friends outside. I hate to say that. I know I sound like a parrot when I say stuff like that, but that's the best way to make good friends. All right, everybody. You all have a great day and or night. If you're watching in the archives, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, share the video, or subscribe if you haven't already. If you're ever wondering what it is I'm going to be playing or when it is I'm going to be streaming, you can always check the posts tab over on YouTube. I like to keep it up to date every day, and every weekend we do a weekend poll where you guys get to decide what it is I play on Tuesday. This past Tuesday, Cat Quest 2 won. But this upcoming weekend poll is going to be between Pal World, Cat Quest 2, and the mystery game. So, you know, if you want to see what the mystery game is, feel free to vote for it. Make sure you are subscribed so you will be notified as to when the poll is going on. It starts Friday morning and ends Monday morning when I announce the winner. Okie doke, everyone. I'm going to get to bed. Sleep easy. Stay safe. Don't forget to vote Democrat. And I will see you Monday morning. Or Monday, not Monday morning. I will see you Monday for more Genshin Impact. If you're wondering when it is I'm going to be playing No Man's Sky again, it's every Thursday. Every Thursday is No Man's Sky Day. All right, everyone. Good night.